Hey YouTubers, Mad Dog here back with another video. So on my last video I talked about weapons for Phantom you should be getting ready for. Thought I'd mix it up and do a Etoile. So I'm gonna do this for my room. So hang on and let's get started. Alright, so as I said just a little bit ago, as with my last video, just going to showcase what weapons you should be getting ready for. Actually, you'll be playing this in episode 6. So while you're halfway in episode 6, because part 1 will start in December, and part 2 will be sometime early next year, and that will include the Etoile update and maybe Luster. I don't know. But anyway, here's how you can get prepared earlier for the class since you won't be playing Etoile this year. So Etoile uses 3 weapons, of course. They use twin sabers, double sabers, and wands. Yeah, and wands, I'm sorry. So my class is only like level 66, so I don't have the best weapons. I just threw some on and that's it. So what you want to get prepared for, if you're already a fighter, then you're pretty much almost there. If you play bouncer, you're pretty much there as well. And if you play techer, you can use weapons from there as well too. So as long as you have these 3 types of weapons, you'll be just fine. And since they can't use techs, still, technique attack will actually be really good for wands. So make sure if you're using in unit, make sure you do have some technique attack on it. Or if you're using your units from hero and phantom, they'll work just fine for Etoile, though they can't use techs. So another thing to keep in mind for Etoile is they can't use techs at all, like I just said. So you're heavily relying on items on your own, and that's it. Especially when you learn certain skills, you're definitely relying on items, as others cannot heal you. Star Randomizers can't heal you from others, Resta can't heal you from others, and stuff like that. So you're going to be totally on your own. So make sure when you learn those skills, you're ready. You've got good armor and everything like that, because it's just all on you to heal. So for double sabers, of course, use the best you can find or make. I'd recommend making a double saber, but if you're already a fighter, then you probably already got a pretty good pair of double sabers anyway. And if you're a techer, you probably got a really good wander couple of them. I just use one on my techer because I just really just love the 4 subclass. And since I don't really play bouncer too much, and if you don't really play bouncer either, you may want to kind of step up with the twin sabers or the soaring blades. Just I don't like that name, but anyway, soaring blades, twin blades, whatever you want to call them. So for units, it's the same deal. If you use your units from hero or phantom, they'll work just fine. So you can just recycle all 3 of your units for all 3 of the current successor classes, excluding Luster. Luster is a whole totally different ball game, and I will make another video in the future. It won't be for a while, but I'll definitely cover it within this year and just show you pretty much Luster in its entirety. And as for rings, you're going to definitely want mate lovers, because again, you can't use techs and you're heavily reliant on mates, especially when you learn a skill that you can take more damage, but you can't be healed by anyone else. So you're going to definitely want mate lovers. And then I still, of course, use C striking for, critical hits and stuff like that. But they have rings for Etoile, and of course you have your masterclass rings. If you haven't gotten those, I can make another video talk about the masterclass rings. They're not terribly hard to get. If your character is decently geared and everything like that, it'll be a cakewalk. And of course, someone's wondering about my clothing, so here it is right there. It's a Hime Kabuki Armor Snow. So I don't know where I got this. I think I just bought it somewhere. I saw how it looked and it's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up with this video. I'm gonna make my Luster video sometime in the future, maybe somewhere in December, and then I will do the full item and everything for weapons for Luster in that video. So until then, guys, I'll catch you next time. Peace.